Which is worse between cigarette and weed? Which is bad?
For sure.
Cannabis just got legalized in Germany.
The policies should reflect what the people of Japan want.
My chef has a break time and he goes for cannabis smoke.
実は日本の大麻規制は戦後に作られたもの。その背景にはアメリカの影響が大きくかかっています。かつてアメリカは大麻を規制する法律を作り、それが日本を含め世界中に影響を与えました。かつては禁止一択だった大麻。しかし今、世界では経済を支え、医療を変える新しい価値を生むものとして再評価されています。医療、経済、そして社会の価値観。大麻の是非をめぐる議論は日本でも避けられないテーマになってきています。合法化が進む国もあれば、日本のように厳しく取り締まる国もある。果たして大麻の規制は時代遅れなのか、それとも必要なルールなのか。時代が変わる中、日本はどうするべきなのか。今こそ私たちはこの問題を真剣に考える時が来ています。あなたは大麻合法化に賛成？反対？今回は世界のルールを比較し、日本の未来について考えていきます。
So what's your name and where you from?
Oh, my name's Christian. I'm from Miami.
Miami, America.
Yeah.
Today's topic is weed.
Weed.
So marijuana. It's kind of sensitive topic in Japan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But so is that legal in Miami?
Honestly, I don't know for sure.
Yeah?
I know it's not like if you get caught with it, you're not like gonna go to jail or anything like that.
Have you ever tried before?
Huh? Yeah, I've tried it before.
Is it like a common?
In the US? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but do you know in Japan it's really strict. Like a weed regulation.
Mm-hmm.
So like what do you think about it?
I don't know. I mean, like it's pretty strict. I feel like because I've been to quite a few countries in Asia, and I feel like it's very strict. It's very strict in a lot of Asian countries. Me personally, like I know marijuana has like a lot of medicinal benefits. People really enjoy it, and so I don't know. I'm of the belief that government shouldn't tell you what you can and cannot put in your body. So,
like, what is your image about it?
I'm pretty chill when it comes to it. If that's like me personally, like I don't do it very often. Like maybe like very like occasionally. But yeah, I mean like if that's something that like you're into and you like to do, then go ahead. But yeah. I don't judge either way. Me personally, I don't really like the way I feel when I do it, so I tend to stay clear of it. So, but yeah, other people really enjoy it, so yeah, no, enjoy your life. I mean, you only get one. So,
okay. The next question. So if like marijuana legalization progresses in Japan, so what impact do you think like it will have our own society?
If weed becomes legal in Japan?
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure. I think that just from the people that I've met and just the general vibe that I get from people, I think still, even if it becomes legal, I think like a lot of people will still be wary of it and still maybe look down on it. And I think it'll still be like only, you know, people who are just kind of into that will do it. But everything takes time. So if it's legal, I think first the idea around it has to change, like the negative connotations and things like that have to change. And once that happens, I think with good PR and all that stuff, I think more people will probably try it. But yeah, it's hard to say. Japan's a very unique country with its culture and society. So I wouldn't know. I can only tell you from a perspective of someone who comes from the States. So,
or like which is worse, like between cigarette and weed, which is bad?
Oh, cigarettes for sure.
Really?
Cigarettes for sure. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, there's so much like chemicals and like just disgusting stuff that's put into cigarettes to make them addictives, and like weed literally just comes from the ground.
Do you think like weed has addiction like a cigarette?
I don't think so. I mean, like, I think just like anything in life, like if you, because like weed has like certain benefits that people like, and it makes them feel a certain way, and if you use that to like mask over something else that you're dealing with, then yeah, you can become addicted. But I don't think it is inherently like designed to get you addicted to it like cigarettes are. Cigarettes has a lot of like chemicals in it that are designed to make you addicted to it. So Yeah, that's why I think no cigarettes. Like, yeah, just don't smoke cigarettes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, but many people smoke cigarettes in Japan, right? But most of people have a bad image about weed in Japan.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, it's PR. You know, there are a lot of companies that have a financial interest in people
Yeah.
smoking cigarettes, and they've been around for decades, and they've spent a lot of money trying to get people addicted to cigarettes so that they keep paying them money and giving them money. So there's a profit motive behind it. Whereas weed doesn't have that, I guess, history
Yeah.
of like corporate money and support. So yeah, there's a lot of money in making sure that cigarettes stay like in a positive light, and weed doesn't. So yeah.
Yeah, we have to also study history about weed. Yeah,
Right.
history, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And also like side effects. Yeah.
right.
Because we don't know the knowledge too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not. I have friends who are probably very, very, very knowledgeable about marijuana. I am not, to be like, not that much knowledgeable about it. I just don't think it's as bad as cigarettes. Like, people smoke it, they feel good, they laugh, they eat food. That's it.
I see. How is drug education in America?
I can tell you from my perspective, growing up in the States, we had like this program called DARE. It's an acronym. It stands for Drug Abuse Resistance and Education. And, you know, in like 4th or 5th grade, a police officer would come into your classroom and he would tell you about like cigarettes and marijuana, like don't do drugs and all this stuff. And if you do it, you'll probably die and all this stuff. Where I think as an adult, I think some of the messaging was good, where it's just like, yeah, like, you know, you shouldn't like do drugs, especially like when you don't like know where they come from and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I think adults should be able to make their own decisions, and if you are adult and you know where like your drugs come from, like it should be your right to do them or not. But as far as education, I don't think telling people, hey, if you do this drug you are going to die, is a proper way to educate people, because people are just going to do it anyways. So
So first we just have to experience. Or no?
I think you should educate yourself first. Educate yourself, and especially know how, like, if you're going to do drugs, because let's be honest, people are going to do drugs. If you're going to do it, make sure you know, like, how it was made, where it comes from, and just be safe, you know? Just be safe. Yeah. So that's like my only take on it. Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah.
So please advise. So what kind of regulation policy like Japan should adopt?
Oh man, I don't think I'm in a position to speak on that. I'm American. I'm just visiting here in Japan. It's not really my society. I don't know like the history of it, but honestly, I think the policies should reflect what the people of Japan want. It's, you know, like that's why I think more and more younger people should get involved with politics and vote, because it's like at the end of the day, the younger generation is going to inherit this country. So if the younger generation thinks that, you know, something like weed should be legal because it helps with like mental effects or it helps with anxiety or whatever, then like, yeah, the government should reflect that. So all in all, I think the government should reflect what the people of Japan want. Yeah, so that's my take on it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Yeah. So what's your name and where you from?
Yeah, my name is Josh. I'm from Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
And your tattoo is anime, right?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of
big
anime?
otaku.
What kind of anime?
Yeah. This is like from Evangelion. Neon
Evangelion.
Genesis Evangelion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is the first time to visit in Japan?
Oh, it's my second time. Ikebukuro has a big Evangelion store. I went there.
Today's topic is cannabis. Is that illegal in Germany or legal?
Cannabis just got legalized in Germany.
Legalized?
Yeah, that's just like a year ago I heard about that it got legalized in Germany.
So like but only for a medical thing?
After a specific time in the evening, you can even smoke on the street. Some resellers even can sell it except from medical purposes.
Like, have you ever tried this before?
Yeah, when I was 16 years
Okay.
old, a little bit further back.
Like, what kind of image do you have about it?
In Germany, many of my coworkers or friends are into cannabis. It doesn't affect them really much. It's nothing for me. But if someone is doing it, I don't like it too much, but it's accepted.
Like, which is more dangerous? So between cigarette and cannabis?
I think the cigarette.
Really?
But yeah, I think the cigarette is more dangerous because of cannabis is more on the natural side of tobacco, and the cigarettes are more mixed with dangerous.
I see.
So, so I'm a cigarette smoker, by the way.
Okay.
So I know I'm smoking the bad thing, but I don't like cannabis.
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. If marijuana legalization progresses,
Yeah.
so what kind of impact does it affect to Japan?
So as much I know about Japan, it's only my second time here, but I think a lot of money is going to go into cannabis. Young people are going to buy cannabis, but I really like that in Japan you don't smoke on the street. There are specific areas restricted for smoking, and I enjoy that. So you don't run into like smoke clouds in the middle of the street. I think if cannabis got legalized, they're going to buy it more and they're going to consume it more. So maybe you will have a little bit more trash on your very clean street, and more people outside smoking.
Like, for example, if someone smoke weed in Japan, so if they arrested, it's really hard to work again, to find job.
Of course.
But how about in Germany?
Yeah, in Germany, even like my coworkers smoke cannabis, and everything is cool about it. So no one really gets arrested for it. Yeah. So even like I'm working in a restaurant kitchen, my chef has a break time and he goes for cannabis smoke. It's accepted. He does not get arrested or.
How did you study like a drug thing like at school?
Yeah, I was very young and I wanted to fit in a specific friend group in a bigger city. They were all smoking. So I went there as a kid and tried to make friends with them and tried it out just to fit in with those people and stick like to cigarettes until now, but no more cannabis for me.
Okay. So thank you for a interesting talking. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
はい、ということで皆さん、今回は大麻の規制と合法化について世界の視点から見てきました。個人的には規制と合法化どちらが正しいというよりは社会にどんな影響を与えているかについて冷静に議論していくことが大切だと感じました。日本でもより現実的な議論が進むことを期待したいですね。皆さんはどう考えますか？ぜひコメント欄でシェアしてみてください。もしこの動画が面白かった、参考になったと感じたらぜひチャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いします。それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。チャオ。